What is going on, everybody? We're back on it. Tokyo Ghoul chapter 65 and 66, I want to say. We are going to attempt to watch the quick little 3-minute Kaneki Ken versus Jason. Now, you guys know this. It's not just with me. I've seen that with tons of reactors. Tokyo Ghoul does not play about copyright. They've taken my channel down for. I've seen some big. I used to think it was personal when it happened. It could be because I would just see everyone reacting to it and nothing. And then over the years, like I've seen, reaction channels start to get into Tokyo Ghoul, and they just have to like discontinue the series because there's no way they essentially have to edit it like this or just completely. You know how reaction channels like to do. They like to do the audio, the video. They cut it, big face, little face, video. But like, there's no way to get around it with Tokyo Ghoul. So we're going to attempt to do this. If you guys see me reacting to this in this video, know that this didn't even get striked. I have it on like 8% visibility. If they get me for it, then you know that you won't see it, and we'll just go straight into the reaction for it. So I want to check it out here. I'm definitely going to have to mute the audio. There's no way I'm going to be able to do that. So I'll mute that, and then we'll jump into the reaction. We'll jump into the two chapters. I want to see how it compares, what gets left out, all that cool stuff. So let's go over here, jump into it, and we're gonna watch it. It's 3 minutes long, probably more like 2.5, and then we will jump into the reaction. So let's get it. On his ass. And then the music. Golly. Like, how does the manga compete with that, man? One of the best opening soundtracks ever in all of anime. And they just drop it in there like that when he's fully transformed. Grabs the leg, completely breaks it, gives no fucks. You just can't compete with the soundtrack. You really can't. And this is where we left off at the end of 64. Voice actor's kind of killing it. I haven't watched this fight in a long time. Years. I really feel like we're not even trying here. Right up against the wall. Man's just further beyond, bro. He's further beyond. He's him at this moment, and there we go. So we start going a little crazy here. The sadistic side starts coming out. It's pretty great. I really want to see how the manga does with it. I mean, I know they're going to do the similar, but they might add things in that we don't get here. How much do we have left? 30 seconds. I don't think we'll get the begging for the life and everything like that. Counting. Woo! Woo! With the credits, with the song, with all of it. Yeah. And then it cuts. Whoa. I have no idea what we're even opening. All right, cool. So we got that. Again, lovely, great stuff. We love it. Let's go ahead and get the manga pulled up, and we'll just jump right into it. Hopefully we were able to see that. Hopefully you guys are able to see it. And we'll play around with it and see how we get. Let's see how this compares. The guy that's in there with him, the queer guy that he talks about. Is he shown in the anime? I don't know why I don't remember his character at all. Maybe he is. I don't remember him coming in there and saying like, oh, don't harm them, don't hurt them, like even this is too far for you. I just don't remember that at all. Let's press play here. Turn that up. And now let's jump into it. Right into it, okay. Chapter 65, everything's recording. Cool. Alright. See how this compares. And do we know, again, I get confused on the types. They explain like the 4 different types to us. Is he just hardening, is he just covering his body in his? Or is like he fully transforming into something? Like what's happening to Jason here? Because the big arm, like that's nothing crazy. Like he could be putting, you know, his ability over his arms like we saw with the gourmet. But like the encapsulating his head and everything, like what's happening there? And then we cut. Was it Suzuya? I hope that young man doesn't come across Jason. Oh man, you were in charge of the 13th ward, weren't you? And now they're gonna build up the lore of Jason to make it that much more impressive when Kaneki starts beating ass. You were in charge of the 13th ward, weren't you? The more ghouls there are, the more cases of ghoul cannibalism take place. The 13th ward was no exception. Although it's rare among ghouls with a taste for cannibalism, some ghouls possess wearable... Oh! Thank you for answering my question. Wearable kagunes. We believe it's a change that results from the increase in RC cells throughout cannibalism. Aha. So it's almost like cladding him in armor. But can others do that as well? I feel like we saw the gourmet kind of like... It took over his whole arm. Could others kind of like cloak themselves in it? Or this is just completely different? Jason feeds on his own kind. Perhaps that's what he has to. For convenience sake, the CCG calls them the Enlightened Ones, or simply the Kaguja. It's rare among ghouls with a taste for cannibalism. Some ghouls possess wearable kagunes. It results from the increase in RC cells. Okay, well, I like that they answered that pretty much right out the gate. I still don't know if it's like growing out of him, or he's just more covering himself. The name Ghoul, the species eater, is so fitting. Their subject of predation extends even to their own species. If that's the case, it'll be a tough battle, even with the full-size Queen K. You fought a Kaguya before? You fought a Kaguja ghoul before? 10 years ago, still gives me the chills. You know about the owl battle, don't you? Of course. It's still being talked about in the CCG, especially Arima's heroics. The trio of Iba, Mato, and I, Murade's team, and Arima, who was still a rank 2 investigator at the time. I can't wait to see the owl, to be honest. Triple S class extermination target, the owl. Yeah, wow. Do they talk about Kaguja in the anime? Because the owls, like, theirs fully, like, cloak their body as well. Damn. All the special investigators were wounded. Not even Juzo should go up against them. As Juzo's in there going crazy. You're dead, you're dead, you're dead. Are you dead? Are you dead? You're dead. Are you dead? Yeah, he's on one. He's unhinged. Stay with me, stay with me. Don't die. Yeah, buddy, you have a couple screws loose, I'm not gonna lie. And then they cut back. I want to see them talk about that owl fight. Because we know the old man turns into the owl, but he's not like the one. I mean, they're in there going crazy. We just kind of saw this Kaneki above him in the air, floating, the leg, all of it. I'm breaking the surface? but he heals quick. Oh, he's taking like chunks off. Yeah, he's taking chunks off. I think we just took half the arm off. How about that? Interesting. Because we get into Kaneki's head here during this, like in the manga. In the anime, like we just saw, he's like fully ascended. We get no inner dialogue, no nothing. He's just there, floating, moving, dodging, beating ass. Here we actually see him putting some strategy, thinking about it. I'm chipping away. It wasn't deep enough. How was that? Like in the anime, he's just crazy. Interesting. When we get caught, thrown into the wall. That hurt. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, because in the anime, he doesn't even show anything. That hurt. It's my turn now. With the eye and all. This is a great panel, by the way. Holy shit. That's actually kind of crazy. I need to zoom in a little bit. There we go. Nice. There are a lot of doves with boxes. Let's regroup upstairs. Yomori's nowhere to be found. Where's that crazy son of a bitch? He's probably in the hobby room again. The hobby room? The torture tower behind Tower 5. I hear he's been holed up there recently. He must have gotten his hands on a new toy. I guess we haven't checked that tower yet. No, wait. Which squad are you guys in again? Yeah. This is us? Is this Anteku? Yeah. Alright, here we are. The Anteku squad. Uta and all. Oh, we just ended. Alright. Next chapter. 66. French words we're not going to keep up with. Shut up. Can you do it quietly, Tsukuyama? You see, Tsukuyama's like covers his whole arm as well. The gourmet? Yeah, that's me. Heard about it? Why are you wearing your own mask? I can perform at my usual levels this way. It's always best to use what you're used to. It's not wrong. Your mask is way too ostentatious. I'd rather use my own too. Oh shit. Uta said I'm popping mine on as well. I wasn't talking about you, Yomo. We got the information we needed. We don't have to disguise ourselves anymore. Listen to Mr. Yomo, Miss Kirishima. Shut up, don't tell me what to do. I wish you all wore the ones I made. But you made mine too, didn't you? I did, Renji, but... Oh shit. Well, where are these to sneak in? Replicas of the mask worn by Aogiri Tree members that Uta has kindly made for us. Uta, what a guy. CCG investigators will most likely raid Aogiri Tree's hideout in the next 18 to 20 days. That doesn't give us much time, but we have to find Kaneki before... He's just been in there for weeks. The doves arrived while we were searching inside the hideout. There's only one more place to look. What are you gonna do now, Renji? We'll draw too much attention outside. We'll stay inside all the way to the annex next to Tower 5. According to Mr. Yoshimura, the doves have taken control of Towers 1 and 2. Okay. Aogiri and the doves are still going at it in Tower 5 next to the annex. Okay. Alright. They're both our enemies right now. Be prepared to fight. He's alright, isn't he? About that. Yeah, about that. Oh shit, is this Hanami and Old Man in there? Tower 2. Aogiri 16. Tower 3 doves, 14 of them on the move. Yomo cut through Tower 7. You won't bump into any Oh, they're out here giving like radio signals and shit. That's amazing, Arimi. I'm sure you could do it too, Hanami. We ghouls have advanced senses. Nice. Take our sense of hearing. We can gauge mass from the loudness of footsteps. Really? Texture from tone. The surrounding environment from the reflection of sound. Form from rhythm. Seems like Aogiri have the upper hand in Tower 5. I sense a powerful Kagune vibration from a young ghoul there. Oh, is that Ayato? Wish I could gather information from the annex. It may be soundproof. Try and listen, Hanami. Try and closely listen, Hanami. Hear anything? Yeah. Kaneki, 1, 2, 4. Just think of it as having another set of limbs. Well then, we go again. I don't like that he heals so fast. His Kagune, is it a product of cannibalism? I don't stand a chance duking it out a close range. We're missing some letters there. His blows are heavy. Yeah, we don't get any of this internal dialogue in that anime. Interesting. I'll peel it off then. Well, good luck. I'll stifle him with a barrage of blows. Yeah, because it's so wild, because like he's not much of a fighter, nor has he been a fighter up to this point in the story. So to see him like snap, and then mentally over here like calling out battle strategies in his head or what to do next is interesting, because he was never like that. He tried to be, or get to that point, but like even here he seems a bit flustered, trying to figure it out. In the anime it's just, oh, I'm Ultra Instinct and I'm here to beat ass. They're literally face to face. He just said they don't stand a chance duking it out. So wild, but even though I do like the internal monologue he's having, I'd trade that for the song. The original opening soundtrack that plays over the fight. Yeah, it's kind of hard. What? I mean, he's in here chipping away at it, trying to at least. You little Kaneki, I need you to dodge that for me, buddy. Oh, we did it. We did it. Cannibalizing strengthens ghoul blood. That's what they say. Word on the street. Isn't that right? Man just knocked the centipede out of his head. Golly. This is a crazy shot too. Will your regeneration stop if I eat your Kagune? Okay, we're getting a little darker here. What's 1000 minus 7? Does he really eat it? Jeez. What's happening here? 874, 867, 860. Awful. It's awful. Makes me want to puke. You taste awful. Am I being eaten? Wait. 850, 800. Yeah, he's trying to, because this is his torture. He has him pinned down by one of the legs over here with one of the Kagune arms. So is he actually consuming his Kagune? I know he said it, and he says he tastes awful. I'm assuming. I mean, we kind of see it in his mouth over here. I guess so. Damn, that was not in the anime. It's your fault. Bad beans need to be removed. I'm assuming his back being fully just blown out here means we did eat it. Could you do that to a ghoul? Scrape out their Kagune sack and like it's over? Interesting. If it was humans that made you so cruel, in a sense, maybe you're a victim too. Wait. But I won't become like you. I won't take lives for pleasure. The investigators are raiding this hideout, aren't they? They'll be here soon, won't they? I don't think you'll be regenerating again. Is that... Oh god, is it that? It's like, is it that dark / that easy? Could you like scrape out, cut out, eat out a ghoul's Kagune sack? And like, are they just like human at that point? Like they can't produce again? I would assume. They can't heal they can't heal their healing factor. But their blood is made up of that though. So would they still be able to like run fast, I don't know. I have no idea. I don't think you'll be regenerating again. Go on and be killed or die on your own. I won't be responsible for your life. Don't leave me here. And it just ends there. Yeah, there's some fascinating things there. One, you kind of get the inner monologue of Kaneki trying to figure, like, he's going through a battle here. You see him going chess moves for chess move, trying to figure it out, XYZ, blah, blah, blah. And then that there, I don't think we ever got, I mean, yeah, he like took a bite out of his face there, but did we ever get, we didn't. I just watched it. I don't remember what happens after the episode we just watched. But is it even like hinted at that he eats him or devours Jason's Kagune, essentially leaves him there? Now we know Jason never ended up becoming a problem later on. I don't know if that's because the humans get him, the ghouls get him, he's murdered there from our injuries, whatever. But yeah, that's a little dark, a little fucked. Which is interesting because like in the anime, he's much like in this fight, he's colder, more mute, just straight like on psychotic level. Here he seems a little more level-headed because he's trying to analyze and figure out what to do. But then at the same time, he does that shit at the end. Where it could have been more strategic, though. He's like, I'm going to eat your... Because if he wanted to eat him, like really psychotic and lose it, he could have just eaten him. Specifically, like eating the Kagune, leaving him there, and then having the mental still to say, like, I'm not going to be like you, I'm not going to be a killer. Yeah, he doesn't seem unhinged here. He seems unhinged in the anime. Here he seems, you know, a little crazy, but still able to like mentally decide I'm going to do this, X, Y, Z. It all kind of makes logical sense. In the anime, he's just mute, just going in. So interesting comparison between the two. I think that's the first time I've ever, in anything that I've watched or reacted, is like watched the quick fight scene of it and then to read it right after. So it's an interesting perspective. I mean, you instantly see the differences, and it can change the tone completely. Like you see it if you only see it in the anime, you're like, holy shit, he's gone crazy. You see it in the manga, it's like, whoa, you know, he's just gained power, and look what he's doing with it. So depends, but we will leave it there and see. Appreciate it, everybody. Like, share, favorite, subscribe, and as always,